minor adjustments, so bear with me. You know we got to open in prayer and all that, per usual. Inshallah, we don't have no technical difficulties today. We shall see, said the blind man. You feel me? Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah here, brother Cops and Lady. Let us get started. All right, familia, momentarily we're going to go ahead and recite our Fatiha. Let some people come in on the twos and fews. You know how I do. You know? But yeah, we just getting warmed up. You know what I'm saying? You might see the title for the subject today. So without further ado, let us get underway. Al-Fatiha. Qul a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim wa yaladdallin. Translation. We seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. All praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful, Master of this day of judgment in which we now live. Thee alone do we worship, and thine aid do we seek. Ya Allah, guide us on your straight path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed favors, not the path of those upon whom your wrath is brought down, nor the ways of those who go astray after they have heard that. Oh, it looked like we having technical difficulties already. What do you know? Who would have thunk it, right? We can't even say the prayer. We can't even say Al-Fatiha. Technical difficulties, so we know what that is. We're going to address that momentarily. You feel me? Small things to large kings. Y'all know how I go. Technical difficulties out the gate. What they call that? Struggle streaming? I think they call that struggle streaming. But we know better. We know in all actuality, it's that shadow ban. You know what I'm saying? It's the real ones that get outlawed and blackballed and all of that. But not to worry, because we ain't trying to play their game. You feel me? We play our own game, make our own rules and all that. We tried to make a minor adjustment with the lighting. So we gonna see, you know what I'm saying, keeping the Sabbath sacred and all of that. Y'all know the vibes and the count. You feel me? And you can see from the title, we came to tap in. So we gonna do just that. But let's be very clear. The subtitle, that's where we at. You feel me? The subtitle is gonna explain and speak volumes. We don't look like what we've been through, familia. That's a fact, though. You feel me? First and foremost, before we even get started with this, y'all know we got to do a moment of silence for Malcom-Jamal Warner, huh? AKA Theo, to those of us that grew up in the 80s and the 90s and all the early 2000s, you man Rahim. Ameen. Mashallah, subhanallah, Allahu Akbar. So yeah, let's get into it, you feel me? Let's not even waste no time and none of that. Like I said, familia, peace to everybody that's gonna check in, whether on the live stream or on the playback. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you help this circulate and permeate through the algorithm. Like, share, subscribe, all of that. And keep in mind, like I said, we don't look like what we've been through. You know what I'm saying? And when I say we, I'm talking about mainly the 144,000. But all of us, the all-encompassing that come from the same soil, that come from the same dirt, that emerge from the same earth. You know what I mean? Trying to make our moves among the same turf. Real rap. Whether we talking the black experience in America, the black experience worldwide, the indigenous experience at home and abroad, you know what I'm saying? Or just the people that believe in the most high, true and living God, who we know as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You feel me? No matter what it is, race, color, creed, ethnicity, religion, persuasion, your bias, your preferences. If you come from the soil and you emerge through the struggle, this steadfast on what we've been assigned to do. You know what I mean? The poor people, the impoverished people, not just in America, but abroad, you know, for us to all become obese. But as we know, they telling us it's a scarcity and a food shortage. Keep in mind, I see that we glitching and buffering already. You feel me? I ain't even take no notes, because at this point, I know what the enemy gonna do. I know what it is. You see what I'm saying? You can't call out the big wigs, you know what I mean, and the corporate white-collar executives that make this thing go round, whether it's the industry, whether it's the algorithm, whether it's these platforms, and I call them out by name. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no cap in my rap, because everything I say is verifiable. Whether you do research online or whether you come to the grassroots, boots on the ground, and tap in with the people, they gonna tell you, yeah, he not lying. Everything he's saying is documented. So when that's the case, they gonna do their best to suppress you, you know what I'm saying, and not let you get through. That's why I promote the Zelle, you know what I'm saying, because I don't do Patreon. We may do it in the future, because I see if I do Patreon, I'll be able to say all the things I can't say here. Directly with my niche audience, you know what I'm saying, the key demographic market, and then we could create a network and a net worth within the divine cipher. You feel me? Shout out to everybody on the check-in. I see we got some haters already in the check-in. You feel me? I ain't worried about it though. You feel me? Because this clown right here is small Solar's Kings. We talking about a person who, if they saw me in real life, couldn't even look me in my eyes. You see what I'm saying? They on here trying to distract me from what I came to do. Notice I ain't seek them out. You feel me? I don't know you. I don't owe you. You feel me? See, what we have in this world, you got people that want to troll. You know what I'm saying? These people might be bots. They might not even be real people. You know what I'm saying? Or they might be, you know what I'm saying, the sons and the daughters of these disgruntled peckerwoods that I call every week. Huh? You mad because I'm calling out them big wigs? Huh? That was born through incestuous conditions? Huh? You mad because your bloodline ain't as strong as mine? You mad because the truth don't sit in your eyes the way they sit in mine? You mad you can't look a man in his eyes without winking or blinking or stuttering when you speaking? Because if we was in person, little homie, you'll get grabbed by your collar, and I'ma just leave it at that. I don't know you, I don't owe you. You on my live stream. Hit my Zelle or go to hell. 216-278-8281. They call me Errion Ali. You know what I'm saying? But on that Zelle, it's Errion Tyree. E-R-R-I-O-N. Once again, E-R-R-I-O-N. Errion. Last name T-Y-R-E-E. Errion Tariq Musa Ali. You feel me? Errion Ali, a.k.a. Black Dollar DiBiase. Huh? Go piss on an electrical fence. You better off doing that than trying to troll me. I tell you clowns every week. Huh? Huh? I'm the big joker to you clowns. Billy Goat Gruff. Yeah, we knock every troll over the bridge. So hit my Zelle or go to hell. Black Dollar Familia, Black Dollar Alumni, we wish you well. And that just go to show. You see how they try to knock you off your pivot? Like I said, we don't look like what we've been through. You feel me? I done walked through the fire, came out unscathed. Huh? We'd have been in situations in the streets with bullets flying and ricocheting. I'd have been to hell and back, jail and back, and all of that. Full-time dad. While these circus clowns trying to do their best circus act in my comment section, I'm a full-time dad raising mine every day. When the last time you seen yours? Do your genitalia even work? Can you even procreate? Can you reproduce? Matter of fact, never mind reproduce. Can you produce anything other than talking to me with your thumbs? Riddle me that, pussycat. Can you produce anything other than hatred in my comment section? Did you even brush your teeth this morning? Huh? I think you mad because your bra brush your teeth with my seminal fluid. You feel me? Gargle and all, backwash and all, and then come share straws with you. I think that's what you mad. See, this ain't what you want to do. You feel me? Look at him, he going. He going. Look at you go, clown ass nigga. Look at him. Look at him talking about clown, flow. What we talking about? Let's shout out everybody in the comments, whether it's love or hate. So we got Kevin the Deep Moskovitz. He talking about you weak, but if we is in person, I'll make him bite the curb. That's a fact. You feel me? Standing alone make you strong. You feel me? You couldn't stand alone on your best day. Huh? Every day we get cake like it's my birthday. We just gonna go ahead. Somebody in here like, you are so whack. You are so whack. Why? Because I spit all facts? Huh? And because you can't stop the truth that's in my mouth, you ain't start me. How you gonna stop me? You know what I'm saying? Hit my Zelle or go to hell. Somebody on here like, damn, bro. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but we appreciate it. You feel me? Who is this? 297 and a bunch of letters. Clown on here talking about I'm whack. He don't show his picture. He ain't got his real name on here. When you click on their icon, they ain't got no subscribers. I came on here, I didn't know who was gonna come on here, because some weeks it's all love and some weeks it's love mixed with hate. But like I said, I don't look like what I've been through. I'm all prepared for you, fool. You see my face, you know my name, we ain't hiding. You feel me? No cap in my... You feel me? Let the truth be told, not sold to these assholes. You feel me? Assholes be having shitty days and want you to join the $8 just for coming on here to speak the truth. And that's on a bad week. My analytics don't lie. My numbers don't lie. Yeah, let's get to the rest of them, because I'm going to address everybody this week. They talking about flow. Yeah, we going to get to that, because you know every other week it's Take Your Head Off Tuesday. I'm in album mode. You see, I'm in my creative process. So while clowns jump in here hating, you know what I'm saying? Just know that's what haters do. I can't be mad at a hater they ain't got nothing else to do. Feel free to help me in the algorithm. You feel me? We got Jesse on here. I'm Jesse James to these haters. You feel me? Muta Ali, big Muta Ali, the biggest stepper. Like I said, R.I.P. to Malcom-Jamal Bryant. I man called himself the Prince of Darkness. Huh? I think they mad because I'm not on my, well, you know something, brother, and Hulkamania. Nah, bruh. R.I.P. to Malcom-Jamal Warner, a.k.a. Theo. You don't like that? Huh? Same way they ain't like Cosby. Cosby got more money than you too. Huh? Huh? What you mad at me because I look like Dr. Huxtable? Yeah. What's your woman? He on here going ham. He made about 7 comments. Bro, how thirsty are you for my attention? It said distract you, get better quality on your live. That's what we doing right now. Oh, and by the way, we blocked out some of the light because that sunlight just let me get my natural shine on. You feel me? So we manipulated the elements. Salam alaikum. See why these haters on here hating? I'm raising my son. You see what I'm saying? My son, it's Saturday morning. He about to eat, you know what I'm saying, brunch, breakfast, lunch, whatever he do. You know what I'm saying? What you mad? Because I'm able to do this and you can't? Huh? Who you mad at? He talking about get better quality. Yeah, your broad gonna donate and we gonna make sure we get better quality. Your broad, your mama, your sister, if your daughter leave, she was on all fours on that hard floor. It was cold in that basement too. No, big fella. We man our own land. You understand that? You talking to somebody that then been their own boss. This is facts. Been their own landlord. This is facts. I done paid property taxes. Can you buy that? I done paid mortgages. Can you buy that? Huh? Come on, man. Let's get. I mean, if we gonna do it, let's do it. Do you even have enough people to go live with me? Huh? Let's click on his link. Let's see. Since you want some attention, let's give you some attention. Huh? Imagine somebody broke trying to call you broke. Imagine somebody with money talking to me with their thumbs. Imagine somebody trying to convince me. See, this is called projection. Huh? He ain't even washed his hands. He fresh off that I mean. You know what I'm saying? Then he get on Facebook. He get 3 likes on Facebook. Then he play some more games. Then he talk on the headset because won't nobody talk to him in real life. Yeah, you. Sucker duck ass nigga. You. I'm reporting live from my mama basement, paying bills, paying rent. My son live with me. You hear him in the background, he laughing at you. We're all gonna laugh at you, Carrie. They're all gonna laugh at you, Carrie. Sweetheart, get your dumb ass in this casket. Even when we was there, we was the management, bruh. You can't manage your bedroom. You can't manage your broad being faithful to you. You can't manage to get one. You feel me? What else you got to say? I'm gonna address every comment. We got time today. I know this is not glitching. Now that I'm arguing with this clown, see, this how I know they sent you. You see what I'm saying? But we gonna address every comment, okay, Jesse? And see, this the era where men be like, oh, I don't like what he wearing. This nigga be wearing some Daisy Duke shorts, talking about he don't like what I'm wearing. This nigga be wearing pink drawers, talking about he don't like what I'm wearing. He'll be wearing some unisex boots, talk about he don't like what I'm wearing. Huh? And if you don't like my jewelry, don't worry about it. We gonna have your bro buy me some better jewels, okay? I'm gonna put her on that stroll, because you know how I go with these hoes. Your mama too, everything must go, including you. Everything's for sale, little buddy, including you. What else he got to say? He said he got it from the grocery store. You're mad broke. You a twig, yeah, but my dick big, ask your broad. So is this energy, you feel me? So let's get back to the subject, because like I said, we don't look like what we've been through. Don't be mad at me, because I'm on my evergreen, because I'm blossoming doing, you feel me, summertime things. We at the height of the summer. We in the heart of the summer. Children getting ready to go back to school. I'm going to get love on here. People going to help me put my son in a position where he go back to school with new clothes, new shoes, fresh supplies. What you going to do? What's your day going to consist of other than Call of Duty? Black Ops. Talking to people on your headset because you ain't got no rhythm in real life. Huh? Because if we was in person, I wouldn't have to take my hiding you, brother. Like, they don't even speak English. No, that's them small hats that you work for. And let's be accurate. They're trying to hide me. They doing their best to hide me, but what you can't do is stop the light from shining. Y'all the same devils that if y'all could stop the sun from shining, you would have done it. Y'all them same people, bruh. You the same. He said, fix that shh. We gonna have your masculine ass mama come fix it. We gonna have her come climb my pole. You know how that go. We gonna make sure that she get, you remember back in the day when people had free cable? Yeah, we gonna have your mama come adjust my cables. You feel? You get your money to every week. Who wouldn't touch you if they had goddamn me, you understand me? If they had 10 pair of gloves on and a doctor's uniform. Huh? They wouldn't touch you if they had all the sanitation. Nigga, they wouldn't touch you with their enemy's hand. We can do this all day, Jesse. Huh? Is it Jesse James, Jesse Ventura, or Jesse Jackson? Are you one of them keep hope alive ass niggas? Or are you one of them Jesse the Body Ventura? I'm telling you, they mad because we ain't shout out Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne. Go listen to the Prince of Darkness. Why are you on here with me? Boss of what? Boss of your mama's bedroom. Any more questions? I'm the boss. your mama's bedroom. I put my leg up like Captain Morgan. You see that? You see that? Take a good look, nigga. Your worst nightmare. I put my leg up in your mama's bedroom like Captain Morgan. So I will be the boss of her. He said, you got 5 answers, bruh, and you ain't got 5 good brain cells. Anything else? Yo, son. Anything else? Like, this might be a whole bot. So now, we at the bottom. Yeah. Who is this? Schizo Larry or Schizo Larry. He said, what you screaming about? I'm yelling it because y'all ain't telling it. You know what I'm saying? Let the truth be told, not sold. I'm too emboldened to be selling it. You understand me? Hit my Zelle or go to hell. You on here with an icon that ain't even you. So then the haters, only the haters only. When we click on here, you have no subscribers. When we click on here, you have no subscribers. It's only 2 haters. Peace to the familia. John Brooks, what they do like. You feel me? Shout out to the real ones. Shout out to the real ones at Lil 99, what they do like. You feel me? And yeah, we gonna keep it moving straight like that. Nah, you're lying. I just clicked on your link. Lame, you don't have no following. You don't. You feel me? So we ain't even gonna worry about it. We can compare followings. We can compare bank statements. We can compare whatever you want to compare. I show my face every week. Huh? I'm stamped. I'm certified in these streets. And regardless of how you feel or what you say, the message for the day will remain the same. I don't look like what I've been through. Maybe you do. Maybe that's why you mad. Maybe when you look in the mirror, you're dissatisfied with what you see. You know, we live in the era of obesity. You know, maybe you one of them fat munchers, one of them calorie crunchers. I don't know. I don't know what you got going on. You feel me? I know God loves me. I know Allah made me beautiful inside and out. I know I accomplished more in a day than you probably done did in your whole life. And I know since you got so many subscribers, go live with me. The link available. Go live with me. Huh? No, that's on the live stream because you know how the live stream go. But if you look at the analytics and if you look at the number every week, my numbers be up there. Do you want to compare bank statements? Do you want to do that? Or you just want to argue with me in my comments? Like I said, they gonna throw stones, but what's a stone to somebody that's impenetrable? Huh? What's a stone to somebody that's invincible? This is the invincible truth. You mad because these words is touching you, meanwhile I'm Mr. Untouchable. That's why you mad. We know what it is. He said he traveled the world, but he talking to me with his thumbs in my comment section. You travel the world? Hit the link. Let's talk about it. Show me your passport. Show me your bank statement. If you really got as many followers as you say, then you should be able to go live, right? So if we don't see, what's their name? Because that's not the name your mama named you. Schizo Larry, and you spelled it wrong. So his name is Schizo Larry, and he got a female as his icon, as his thumbnail. I'm just saying, we don't argue with alphabet community people, just to let you know. You know, y'all people that on Tuesday you a boy and on Friday you a girl. I don't know. Come on, man. Because when they get real, you ain't going to do nothing but try to say it's a hate crime. If you travel the world, travel your ass out my comment section, talking to me with your thumbs. I don't respect people that can only talk with their thumbs. I know, functional illiterates rule the world, and it's a bunch of mumbling, fumbling idiots, but listen, I'm not one of them, okay? So whether it's 5 or 500, the quota's the quota. Hit them analytics. Y'all know what it is. You in my comment section lying. I'll never be in your comment section. You know why? Because you have nothing of interest that you would say that I would want or need to hear. So back to the subject at hand. Like I said, they killed Theo this week, and yeah, I'm saying it. They took that man's life. We know who Theo is. We know who his TV Dad was. We saw what they tried to do to Bill Cosby. We saw ever since Malcom-Jamal Warner left the set of the Cosbys, what's been going on. We see it. You know what I'm saying? We saw that he was using his energy and his platform to uplift the people. We see that. Look at him, still talking. Hey, at this point, you talking to yourself. I don't know what you call yourself trying to do, but you could have hit the link. You didn't hit the link. You know why you didn't hit the link? Because nobody want to talk to you. You don't even like looking at you. You think other people gonna want to look at you? Huh? It should be illegal for you to talk to me with your thumbs. Like I said, I think they mad at me because I'm on my Theo today, or I'm on my Dr. Huxtable today. I think that's why they mad. You know what I'm saying? You know how these people hate to see men of color, black men, get into a bag. You know how they hate to see a black man standing on the podium giving his lecture, even those that's supposedly black. Some of y'all be the worst ones. No, you're not. I think you can't count. I think you can't count. And by the way, even if that's true, which is not, because you're not the only person in the comment section. So either you're slow or you're pretending to be. But either way, your math ain't mathing. Now, this is what I want you to do, okay? I want you to type in your email address, or I want you to type in somebody where we could go live and see what's going on together. You see what I'm saying? In the algorithm, by the end of the day, we're going to be somewhere, I guarantee you, between 100 and 2. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. So however you feel about it, hey, man, feelings is like assholes. Maybe you need to go wash yours first and then come talk to me. Maybe you need to freshen up. You feel me? And then come talk to the God. You feel me? Huh? Bring your prayer rug. Huh? Take prostration first. Huh? Take a blue shit. Take voodoo. You know what I'm saying? Cleanse yourself. Yeah, so like I said, R.I.P. to Malcom-Jamal Warner. We saw him leave the Cosby Show, and then he did Malcolm and Eddie. Shout out to Eddie Griffin, another real one. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my Eddie Griffin today. I'm just roasting y'all. What are they talking about? They talking about hood, rat. Listen, you can type everything you want in the comments. It's helping the algorithm. Huh? Huh? I think you the hood rat. I'm more like the king snake. Huh? You looking in the face of the big snake. Big anaconda energy. Like I said, all of y'all that like to talk with your thumbs and troll people, you know, one day it's gonna come a day where the law not gonna be able to save you. Hiding behind your cellular device not gonna be able to save you. Like I say often, wake me up when it's time for the purge. Huh? Because y'all be talking with your thumbs, but I don't think you're really ready for no bloodshed. That's just on the up and up. But I'm somebody that been down the road for bloodshed. I actually been to prison about it and to figured out how to manipulate this internet. And now these dickheads think they gonna manipulate me. No, you gonna dance to it and watch your bitch do it, stupid. You gonna let me be great for heaven's sake. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who sent me is most great. Water break. Water break. You know, get your hydration up. Get your circulation up, your blood flow. I drink a gallon of water a day, asshole. Maybe you need to cleanse and purify yourself. You know, Elijah Muhammad called it eat 1 meal a day. You devils call it intermediate fasting and OMAD. Maybe you got too much gut garbage. You know, your stomach and your brain work the same way, baby. So the same way you stressing your brain, trying to knock a real one off its pivot, even though you're failing miserably, the same way that that's happening is the same way all that gut garbage is permeated. You still ain't hit the link, but want to talk in my comment section. And I don't delete no comments. You know why? Because every comment, whether good or bad, is helping the algorithm. So keep talking with your thumbs, because we know your money don't talk and your bullshit run a marathon. Have fun. Like I said, we saw Malcom-Jamal Warner and Eddie Griffin on Malcolm and Eddie. Brilliant show, black produced, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't black owned. So as a result, the network shut them down. And ever since then, we see Malcom-Jamal Warner writing, producing, directing, and inspiring conscious Black thought. And when you out in the world trying to inspire conscious Black thought, they gonna try to drown you out. Hence this idiot right here in my comment section who won't cam up but keep talking to me in the comments. You see, the same way they trying to drown me out because I represent intelligent Black thought, because I represent true masculinity, because I represent Black fatherhood, that's literally what they did to Theo, bro. Rest up Theo. You know what I'm saying? We saw Theo a couple years ago during the pandemic jump on the DMX beat. You know what I'm saying? What they really want or what these bitches want. You know what I'm saying? Long live Earl Simmons, aka DMX. Another one of the ancestors who they hated on. And then when you gone, then the hater, now that you're no longer a threat, now they gonna give you your flowers. Man, we done seen this. It's the goof of all time. Look at him, still typing in my comments. Still typing in my comments. Listen, man, hit the link, bro. Hit the link. You see what I'm saying? I would never talk to somebody with my thumbs that's like, let's have a face-to-face interaction. You won't hit the link because you're a coward, huh? You have low esteem of self. Let's talk about it. I'm going to be a therapist. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a Huckleberry fan. You feel me? You have low self-esteem. You lack confidence. You're flooded with insecurities. And you trying to project your insecurities on me thinking you going to distract me. Nah, bro. Nah, bro, we focus. I come from that long line of divine. You see what I'm saying? I'm something like the Cosby of my generation. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Who you know that got their own label, got their own nonprofit organizations, spearheading organizations, mentoring the youth after school, you know what I'm saying, in different counties, all throughout my state. Who are you? I'm from Thieveland, Ohio, aka Cleveland, Ohio. Where you from? Huh? Since you wanna keep spamming the chat, let us know where you at. Maybe we'll come do a wellness check. Maybe we're sitting there, you know, you might need a wellness check. We might need to go make sure. We might need to go make sure Larry's okay. Huh? Still typing in my comments. So like I said, the haters gonna hate. They gonna do what they do, but we are not here to get distracted. You know what I mean? We saw that man do many pieces of poetry. We saw this man win Grammys for conscious music and spiritual music. We saw this man put other Black people on. We saw this man sacrifice his platform and his fame. We never saw this brother put on no dress. Huh? Huh? I ain't never seen him with nothing but a Black woman. Ever. I ain't never hear him say nothing that was, you know, coonish or buffoonish or on no sellout type of time. You know, like these idiots, this one right here in my comment section, the one that is clearly over 7 comments and over 7 people in here, but they want to be the main character, right? So they want to convince me that they the only person in my comments. Even if they are, you must love me because you're doing the most talking. Isn't it interesting how people that love you, they might keep it brief, right? Salute you and keep it moving. But the people that hate you got so much to say. Why don't they go use their thumbs and talk to somebody that they agree with? Is it because nobody likes you? Is it because nobody agrees with you? You feel me? Who this is? I don't even know what that mean, big fella. What that mean? Huh? I don't speak New Age, idiot. The Black man is God Sunday through Sunday. Happy Sabbath day, you feel me? So yeah, like I said, any of y'all can hit the link. The fact that none of y'all have hit the link, you either don't have a big enough following or you a coward. But either way, we gonna say what we came to say. You did? And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you caught your girl watching me last week. What is it? I mean, what is it? Did you see it? I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It's going to get better for you. It's going to get easier for you. And we're going to continue to pay homage to those of our beloved that's in the ancestral realm. because we all got a date with destiny. So while we here, let's leave it all on the stage. We talking about a black man, Malcom-Jamal Warner, aka Theo. I'm talking about this man left behind an 8-year-old daughter. You feel me? Left behind a wife that every time he spoke on a public platform, he held him in the highest regard. You could tell that his family was sacred to him. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make sure that they stage your demise and make it look like some freak accident. This how it go. You know what I'm saying? Just like on these platforms, they will suppress you in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Interfere with your live stream, because that's what be going on. And then send bots and haters to try to knock you off your square. Listen, man, I come from that long line of divine. It's nothing you can do to stop me. Because like I said, we don't look like what we've been through, and I know I don't. I know I don't. I ain't got a scratch on me, not a stain on me. Huh? We got all our hair. We ain't got gray hair everywhere. We doing what we supposed to do. That's really though. But meanwhile, the people that are so disgruntled by what we have to say, they can't even face themselves in the mirror. So how they gonna cam up with me? Instead of, exercising your thumbs, get your fitness up, not your attention up. Fat so, why don't you go do that? Oh, I forgot, we in the era of no body shaming. I forgot, people just want to be obese in peace and die from being morbidly overweight. Pardon me, I had to clear my sinuses real quick. You feel me? We ain't never in our life seen nothing as fugazi as what we seeing these days. You know what I'm saying? You got people that literally live with their mama that'll jump online and tell somebody else that they live with their mama. Man, what is you talking about, bruh? Bruh, I think you mad because your mama want to come stay with me. That's what I think, bruh. But I told her, no, baby girl, you got what you got on this ring? Huh? And even listen, had to take another water break. Even if she puts something on the ring, she can't stay. Cause I'm not about to be your stepdaddy, little niglet, little piglet wiglet, little piggy in the blanket. Nah. No, I come from that true and living line of divine, and that's really though. So I think we didn't address what we say. He said, "What your name then, yapper?" My name is Errion Ali, aka Big Moots Ali. Ask your mama, she was screaming. She's hoarse right now from screaming it. You know my name. You heard her in the other room. Don't play with me, young. You heard your mama in the other room screaming my name. Matter of fact, she spelled it because I'm different. They be like, say my name. That's cute. I make her spell my name. E-double-R, Mr. Go Harder. E-R-R-I-O-N. It's going to be tattooed on your brain until the end. You understand? And I still got more to say. And we going to wrap up soon enough because as you know, asshole, we have very much to do and very little to say. By the way, as I said last week, as we move forward and I stick to the script, because all I'm doing is showing my creative process and rolling out this album, which I guarantee this one project that I'm about to drop, we ain't talking about every song, every project, every video. This one project is going to do more than all of y'all channel that was hating. If you were showing love, it's all love. But if you was in here hating, bro, this is for you. Check back in. Make sure you stay tuned. Because when this album drop at the end of the year, it's going to be closed curtains for you. I'm going to do more numbers than anything you ever done or seen or attempted to do. So while you hating on me, you should be busy loving on you. Because I love me. I love me some self. You feel me? See, what you need to do, all the haters, master the art of being selfless and not selfish. And then when you see somebody else winning, you won't be bothered by it. Because the only people I call out is the ones whose victories are scripted. meaning it was choreographed for you to win. You know, the whole world like wrestling. You feel me? And yeah, death come in threes. So you know how these rituals go. You know how triangulation works. You know how these sacrifices go. So we lose Malcom-Jamal Warner, Theo. We know he was a stand-up guy. We know what he was on. We know Theo just sat with Is-LivE. You think them people wasn't upset with him for that? The Nation of Islam, period. You stand with Muhammad's men, period. You pay homage and you salute the most honorable minister, Louis Farrakhan, period. Them devils gonna have a problem with you, and they token, puppet, house Negroes like the ones that want to come argue with me. You feel me? Go argue with that pull-up bar. Go argue with that. Don't argue with me. Don't argue with your thumbs. It's not very, manly, or ladylike if that's what you're supposed to be, because y'all make it up as you go along. And that's your business. But I'm minding the business that paid me. Like I said, hit my Zelle or go to hell. You feel me? Every project we drop, we do numbers, man. We make money directly off our platform. So it's very interesting to see people come through and hate the way that they do. Don't hate me because you was destined to lose and I'm doing what winners do. Hate the game, baby, not the MVP. You can't stop me. Huh? You can't stop me. That's a fun fact. So yeah, like I said, shout out to everybody that really know what time it is, because the time is going and I'm on my father time. Shout out to all of the sisters that's on their mother nature. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that know they right from their left and refuse to get tricked off the streets. Like I said, next year, because of the technical difficulties I always have with these live streams, we're gonna go to uploading videos. And then for the dickheads like these ones in my comments, because all they want to do is get me riled up, right? Get me to say something to get the channel flag. Give me a strike on the channel. Just like a coward. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you was in school and somebody would be picking with you, and then when you black out, they go tell the teacher, but they was all for provoking you. See, these people are growing up to have children of their own and never grew up. Got the nerve to be having kids with your slow ass, and you ain't grew up yet. Mad at me because I'm really doing the real thing. Man. You can't make it up, bro. Tyler Perry and Spike Lee couldn't make this up if they collaborated, my nigga. Fun fact. So yeah, like I said, in this world that we live in, we survive much. Let me get back to the main vein of this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because the message remains. Those of us that's black in America, that's been true to this experience of ours, those of us that been 10 toes on the ground solid, no matter who switch up, no matter who sold out, no matter who compromised, just know it gets greater later. That's really though. Look at him. As soon as I say something about black consciousness and black empowerment, oh my God, this you. He has the nerve to, yeah, bro. Black is beautiful. Black is most excellent. Now, I don't know if this is a black person or not. I know that every time I say something along those lines, you got something to say. So either you're a person that's not black imitating us, or you're a person that actually is black that has absorbed too much self-hatred. Either way, bro, that's a you problem. You could go jack your dick or slit your wrist in the corner. Either way, you can't stop me from saying this real shit. Huh? Just like either way, you can't stop your broad from being on my dick. Because if she see me in real life, she'll be in the valley of decision, my boy. I might spare you or I might break your heart. Huh? Using her as the hammer. It can happen. It can happen. You still ain't hit the link, by the way. You could have been hit the link. You feel me? Look at them. So they claim to have all these followers, right? But they in here spamming my chat, promoting somebody else. By the way, whoever they promoting, go tell them we said what's up. Go tell them the Black Dollar alumni been doing numbers. Go tell them hit my Zelle or go to hell. But they supposedly got a bigger following than me. But they're in my comments promoting somebody else's channel. Which one is it? Because I carry this thing on my back. By the way, this channel is called Black Dollar Entertainment. You know what that means, idiot? That means it's bigger than me as an individual. I'm spearheading an organization and a movement for people actually like you who can't speak for themselves. And I got soldiers with me. See, this is what you call small things to large things. And this is what I mean about not looking like what you've been through. Because somebody that ain't never been through nothing in the streets, they'll be razzled and bedazzled, feathers ruffled, bent out of shape. Bro, this ain't about nothing. I know all of this that you saying with your thumbs, you wouldn't even say it out your mouth if you was in my airspace. I know this. Even if you outnumbered me, because you would look at me and be like, nah, I don't know. It might go the way I want it, but I don't know. I just don't want to risk it though. Bro, I do this every day. That's really though. You feel me? Not just online, but in my real life. In my domain. I'm public domain. I ain't hiding from nothing. Everything I do online, my resume, my track record, my criminal history, everything documented. So I don't understand. Like I said, for all of those that have overcome the struggle, for all of those that know that a troll is just a coward that need a hug for real, for all those that know that you can't make it without haters because in order for you to be winning, somebody got to be losing. Stay on your square. Don't allow yourself to be distracted or allow yourself to lose focus because people don't love themselves enough to win in their own life. You feel me? Because I'm undefeated. I'm like Bill Goldberg on WCW. I drag clowns around the Coliseum like you. It really don't even be entertaining. You're not even a formidable opponent. Because if you were, you would have hit the link by now. You and whoever else you promoting in my chat. Notice I didn't delete no comments. I could have blocked you. I ain't stopping you from spamming. I ain't stopping you from doing none of that. You know why? Because at the end of the day, when you somewhere debating on whether or not you want to jack your dick or slit your wrist, you're going to come back to my channel. I'm never going to go to yours. And you're going to see the numbers and you're going to be like, damn, yeah, bro. Because they're going to suppress it and try to make sure it don't circulate. But I always average out in the hundreds. You feel me? We in the multiple thousands as far as views, as far as how this thing really go. So come on, man. Like I said, don't be mad at me because I'm beautiful. Don't be mad at me because I don't look like what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? I done seen people that I love, that's closest to me, take their last breath. You could never survive that. You have a temper tantrum when your character died on Call of Duty. You couldn't walk down the block in my shoes, let alone live this life that I lead. And if you was like that, you would hit the link and we would have a discussion. You see what I'm saying? So to all my people out there, and I'm gonna say that, watch this. To all my black people out there, watch them get to talking with their thumbs. To all of those that understand, black empowerment is the order of the day every day. It's the main meal on the menu. Let me back this up a little bit. You feel me? Make sure you can get let me show you why they really mad at this specimen that a law made. You feel me? Because I love me, because I stick to my script. I stay on my schedule. I stay on my post. And it's nothing that they could do to stop me from being the voice or the struggling, the voiceless, for being the vision for the blind, the visionary that's going to guide. I am the North Star to Errion. You an eyesore to your own mama, fool. Your own mama don't even like you, bruh. What we talking about? She love me, though. She loves me, and you do too. Because if you didn't, you would go find you something else to do. I would never be in your comment section talking to you, fool. Who are you? You want, listen, man. We don't know if your mama really named you Larry. We see you call yourself Schizo. See, let me tell you something about me, Schizo Larry. I've actually been diagnosed as schizoaffective. That's how I know you clowning. Because if you was in my space, you'll be up under my feet. Huh? You'll be begging me to spare you. I've been diagnosed with all that, bro. Been down the road, been through all that, bro. Done seen much bloodshed, done built and destroyed. You know why? Because that's what the gods do. So while you on here hating on me, just know you are not formidable enough opponent for me to ever have any hatred for you. Who are you? That's not even your real picture, lame. Huh? Meanwhile, I told you my first and last name. I told you my city and state. I'm raising my son for real. He here with me now. We don't just do this on the weekends, bro. Huh? See, while I'm on here raising donations, because that's what I do. See, we don't do super chats. You know why? Because YouTube gonna take $3 out of every 10 you get. We don't do that. No, they can directly hit my Zelle. We don't do Cash App and PayPal, because then people gonna come for you on taxes. You gonna get hit with tax evasion. That's how I know people that got Cash App and PayPal, you either ain't on them people radar or you ain't getting no money like that. Because if you really transaction or transitioning thousands of dollars on that app, then people gonna ask questions, bro. They shut people's apps down every day and freeze accounts every day. So you mad at me because I'm on here raising donations via Zelle, doing the numbers I'm supposed to get while they trying to suppress me? Because it's going to be very interesting to see when the live stream ends what the numbers are, and then at the end of the day what the numbers are. So if that's what they showing you, imagine what it really is. Like I said, you mad at me because I don't look like what I've been through. And that's very unfortunate for you. Be careful how you try to handle or mishandle the anointed and appointed of Allah. Be careful how you entertain strangers, little buddy. You might be entertaining one of Allah's angels unaware. Touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. Where was your dumb ass at in Sunday school? Why am a whole Muslim gotta get a golden gospel to you? Because I know you praise white Jesus with your goofy ass. Don't nobody but the people that worship white Jesus be on this. Same person that'll be on Call of Duty, either calling somebody the N-word or be black letting somebody call you the N-word. But you want to talk to me with your thumbs. Bruh, listen. I am the one with the lion's grip. I am the one with the master's paw. I'm the one that awoke the lion that's asleep in Judah, because only a lion can awake a lion. And who is the lion? The black man and woman of America. And why are you mad? Because I'm telling them that black is beautiful. I'm telling them Allah is the only reality. I'm telling them accept your own and be yourself. Don't be discouraged or distracted or deterred by anybody else. Can't nobody beat you outside of you. We be the main people we lose to. You feel me? Meanwhile, they mad at me because I'm on my Black Dollar DiBiase. Listen, man. Don't be mad at me because you can't do what I do. You can't. Your content is garbage if you even make content. I guarantee it. Because if it wasn't, you wouldn't be on here arguing with me. If you really had content, you would have hit the link. And then we could compare notes. We could compare thought energy and let the people decide. Who has the better perspective? Who has the better content? I do content and music. I do this every year. Every year. So, to all of the haters on here, I appreciate it. I don't block nobody. I don't delete no comments. We don't do that. We don't do that. Peace to my people in the Philippines. You feel me? But yeah, to the haters, y'all know what to do. And by the way, I got family in the Philippines, directly from the island. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather's people moved here from the island, down in the projects. Couple generations later, here I stand. And y'all mad at me. See, whoever you are, we know what you want. You one of them Manny Pacquiao or lighter Filipinos. I know what's going on. Because, see, the Philippines is predominantly black. And y'all have the same energy for them over there. I think you mad because y'all women gravitate towards us or something. I really think that's what it is, bro. But not to worry. I don't want your overweight broad. I don't want her. Fortunately for you. Because if I did, nigga, you would jump. You would jump right out the window, little buddy. That's a big fact. So yeah, one of y'all, some of y'all, all of y'all could have hit the lake, but none of you did. You could have been anywhere in the world on this Saturday morning, keeping the Sabbath sacred. But you're here bargaining and bartering for my attention. Huh? And I'm gonna get off here, see how many donations I got. Make sure my son is on his post, because I'm a real dad every day. You on here trying to get adopted. What, you want me to be your father? He watch me every week like, man, he got his son with him. Man, with or without. Yeah, bro. What, your father ain't give you a hug? You need a hug? You need a hug? Aw. We ain't got nothing but shovels and dirts for you, fool. Get your dumb ass in this casket. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because my people have been through the most, and we don't look like what we've been through. We've been ostracized, marginalized, blackballed, huh? Kept out of entities and institutions and industries, huh? Targeted politically, socioeconomically, educationally. The school to prison pipeline was a target against us. The war on drugs, that was a war against us. We live in a world where Joe Biden said he didn't want his son just like these people on here. That's hating. They got that Joe Biden mentality. Joseph Biden said, I don't want my son going to school with those blacks and those jungle boogie animals and those hooligans. And his son became a whole crackhead. Oh, the irony. Maybe your son was better off around us. Maybe. But then again, we would have never been better off being around him. Just like none of my people was better off voting for him. Just like these haters in here who could easily hit the link and let the people see who they are. Let me see who it is that's begging for my attention. Huh? The attention they never got from their father or something. You know. It's a lot of people that could do a lot of things that will be right and exact and accurate, but they not gonna do it. You see what I'm saying? They still talking with their thumbs. This idiot said black people are not from the Philippines. Bro, Filipino people came from us. See, this is how I know I'm talking to an idiot. The Philippines are predominantly black, sir. This is a fact, sir. The Philippines are predominantly black. Just like the Middle East is predominantly black. Just like South America is predominantly black. Just like Africa is predominantly black. But you want to convince me that the Philippines is all light-skinned people. You see how idiotic these people are, bro? This is what I mean. Black people, we've been here from the beginning. Black don't crack. I guarantee you this person in their 20s and look 40-something. I guarantee it. You know why you look 40-something? Because you eat GMO foods all day. Process everything. You keep a screen in your face all day. Radiation. Blue light. Huh? Not nearly enough sunlight. Not nearly enough engagement. Interaction nor activity. So then you see me full of life, light, and energy, and you think you're going to be able to pull me down. I noticed that since these people been trolling me, and I've been addressing them, YouTube stopped glitching the video. Did y'all notice that? Let's talk about it since y'all want to talk. I got time today. We was going to wrap it up a little sooner, but I'm going to stick around. Because, see, the race is not to the swift. The race is not to the strong, idiot. The race belongs to he or she that can endure to and through the end. All I gotta do is outlast y'all. I came on here because I had a message. You came on here because you got self-hatred. And you want to project your self-hatred onto me. But once this live stream over, I'm going to continue to win in my real life. My son is going to continue to be an honor roll student in real life. I'm going to continue to bend, bow, and prostrate to the Most High, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in my real life. What you going to do? You either going to find somebody else live stream to hate on, or you going to go play Call of Duty and talk to people in your headphones that you don't even know in real life. While I'm configuring how much money I just generated for speaking from the heart. While I'm budgeting, okay, I'm going to use this for this. Yeah, I got to make sure my son's straight. Yeah, boom. In the next couple weeks, we got to make sure all right, when I go to the grocery store, I can get this too. All right, boom. Yeah, I got a studio session coming up, dog. I got studio sessions I'm plotting on. Real live sessions where I'm going to make real live music. Guess what? Last year when I did my album, I went live from the studio. Guess what I'm going to do this year? Go live from the studio. Make sure your girl don't see me on her phone, because I know that's what this about. You caught your girl watching me on her phone. You like, who is this nigga? You're looking at him. This jungle boogie nigga with this afro. Yeah, she like it, nigga. You mad? Bruh. You know the game, yo, this show me, nigga. You ain't never seen the Mac, little nigga. I'm the priest off Superfly, nigga. Welcome to Cleveland, nigga. Welcome to the vibes. I mean, I'm going to stay on here for y'all. I was going to keep it under an hour. We might go to 2 hours. We got time today. Let me pull my chair forward. Let me check. You feel me? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. He said your son probably and didn't say nothing. Meanwhile, you probably don't even have your children full time. Let's talk about it. I could bring my son out here right now and prove that he's more intelligent than you. I could prove that he is more literate than you. I could prove that he is more compassionate than you right now. Right now, I could prove that he has a covenant with the Creator that surpasses your own. See, I had to get close to the screen. You see how we don't sit with our legs crossed? Oh, look who the God brought in. Step on camera so they can see you.
Don't be talking about me, because you probably was on the short bus when you was in school.
Uh-oh. Salam alaikum.
Salam.
The prince has spoken. That's Prince Amin. See, that's Easy Amin. You ain't seen nothing like this since Idi Amin. I am the Ibrahim Traore of these streets. Little buddy. My son called you a short bus shorty bandicoot. What you gonna do? What you gonna say now? Go ahead. Give your thumbs a break. Give them some circulation. You know, thumb exercises. Then get back on your phone and say something else. We can do this all day. You know why? Because while I'm doing this, I ain't doing nothing but raising donations, dog. So if you really want to see me starve, or if you really don't have my child's best interest at heart, or you really feel some type of way, why don't you just do what flies do and shoo before I swat you? Simple concept, is it not? You mad at me because I'm really doing this thing. You either are a parent that's a piss poor parent. You know, preparation prevents a piss poor performance. So you either on the bottom of the toilet on the pissy side of the game, or you don't have any children, but you mad at me because I'm raising my son. Secretly, you like, damn, man, I wish I had a dad like that. Man, I can't stand this nigga. I know. Meanwhile, the bras around you love me. The energy that I represent, bro, this is what's needed in the world. Like I said, you ain't seen nothing like me since Idi Amin. You ain't seen nothing like me since Ibrahim Traore. You ain't seen nothing like me since Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. That's a fun fact. So instead of trying to hate on me, Huh? Just acknowledge the fact that Allah was working hard when he made me. He made me a uniquely beautiful individual. And he made you the same way. The problem is you in your basic bag. You in your bimbo box. You in your cut crates. Bozo. So I'm gonna stay longer just to prove you can't beat me, you can't distract me. You know what I'm saying? They on here, what'd he say? You need a brain surgery and you need a whole lobotomy. Idiot. Can you spell lobotomy? Huh? Like what we talking about, man? No, what I might do is perform surgery on you, goofball. Like I said, y'all ain't hit that link. You ain't let me know what city and state you from. Huh? Since you want to troll me in the chat, let me know where you at. Yeah, bro, we in the city. Where you at? Your mama's basement or the hellfire? Because you couldn't be in no type of godly place trolling me. Matter of fact, I'm not in Cleveland. I'm from Cleveland, but I'm in Ohio. I'm less than an hour away from my city. Emphasis on my city. Huh? I'm the voice of a whole city. I'm the energy. Nigga, you ain't got the energy to clean your bedroom. So like I said, don't be mad at me because I don't look like what I've been through, dog. You don't know what it took and what all it entailed for me to get to this day. To be able to speak the truth as I know it. To be able to stand on business as I know it. Huh? You looking at a man that it's been many attempts, political attempts, to take my life multiple times. Before I was a father and since I became a dad. So this chump change to me. It's really funny to me. Ever since my son came on camera, y'all ain't had much to say. He said, your son is going to be a statistic the way you raising him. My son is a straight A student, idiot. Let me show you something. Because we keep the receipts close by. So let me fold this because, I don't want to have to unalive nobody because y'all try to pop up at my child's school. But let's make it clear. I want you to look at this. Look at this. What'd that say? Look at it. You see that? A, B, A, B, B. Good job, Isaiah. Did you know by the time students reach the 3rd grade, if you're failing at school and you in a single mother household, they can determine that you're going to prison? My son is going to the 5th grade. Strong black man is a father in his life and in his household every day. Straight A student. I don't think my son is going to be a statistic, but I think you already are. I think your offspring and your unborn children are already statistics. That's what I think. I think anybody that will rather talk to me with their thumbs than talk to me face to face, you're already a statistic. I think we got time today. Do you got anything else to say? Yeah, Errion, Tyree, Ali. Look me up. Tell me what you find. Look into it. Huh? It's all online. My whole record and resume is online. Hey, now they on here asking me about people I know personally. Since you said that person's name, I think you smart enough to know I know that person. You want to hit the link so we can talk about it? I think you know I know that person. You want to hit the link so we can talk about it? You and them. You and that person. What you thought you was going to say their name and get me out the bed? Let me give you the reaction. You said their name? That's what you thought I was going to do, idiot? Yeah, I know them. And what about it? What about that person? Huh? You can hit the link, they can hit the link. Nobody's gonna hit the link. You know why? Because the only thing worse than a coward is a coward with power or a coward that's trying to get empowered. That's where you come in. Jesse, you still ain't tell me, are you Jesse Jackson? Are you Jesse Ventura? Huh? Run around this bitch like the pet detective. Who is you, Ace Ventura, nigga? What else you got to say? He said she dodged the bullet. Well, fortunately, I wasn't the one shooting. Because when I shoot, people don't dodge nothing. Anything else you want to say? I can see why, laughing my ass off. Yeah? I can see why you don't hit that link. They thought they was gonna name drop and get me off the bed. Listen, man, ask her, since you want to name names, ask her how I put my leg up on that Captain Morgan tie. Ask her about this pose right here. Huh? Ask her how to spell my name, because she know. You want a name drop? I knew that this was a troll that's mad because I've done something better than you. Either this is that person masquerading, thinking they're going to upset me, hola, or this is somebody on their behalf that's mad that she's still stuck on me, thinking that they going to rile me up. Listen, man, I don't look like what I've been through. That person that you just named to tell you, huh? I am the greatest that person ever had, and I'm better than they ever deserved. My life, light, and energy and my health is up. I pray that theirs is being preserved. That's my word. Because one thing I know, God don't like ugly. And you are hideous. Because if you wasn't, you would hit the link and carry him up. You feel me? Anything else? Any more questions, comments, and concerns? I'm going to be here all day. All you doing is helping my numbers, folks. What else they got to say? What else they got to say? We gonna be here, bro. We gonna be here. See, while we talking about dodging bullets, right? Let's talk about the fact that I dodged the bullet. Let's talk about the fact that people tried to throw the whole house and kitchen sink at me, and I'm still here. Huh? Let's talk about the fact that any household I ever been in, I was the head of the household and the man of the land, whether any of y'all liked it or not. And still doing that to this very day. At this very moment, I'm still doing that. Let's talk about that fact. Huh? What else they got to say? We talking now. Congratulations. Talk till you get cotton mouth. You feel me? Ride off into the sunset and elope. What that got to do with me? Matter of fact, hold on. Blase skip, blase skip, blase skip. So why would they be entertaining you? Huh? Mr. Natural, man. They want somebody that's stable. Yeah. And you're stable arguing with me in the comments. You got stability? Huh? You got financial literacy? Huh? You can't even show your face. You can't even show your face, big fella. We gonna do this all day. Listen, I'm gonna stay on here just for you. You know what I'm saying? I might change the name of the video. You feel me? And I just can't help but notice. See, this how I know niggas be the feds. So the troll jump in my comments, beg me for attention. I give them the attention. The video stops glitching. But niggas think that they gonna confuse me about who I am? Is that what you think, you idiot? What'd that say? I got money. He said, I got money, he or she. Because this could be the person asking me about the person. But let's just say that you are who you're supposedly, claiming to be. They said, I got money. You got $13 for the week in food stamps. Even if I do get food stamps, clown, I still got more money than you. Even if that's true, which I ain't above no food stamps. I ain't better than nobody to get food stamps. That's not hurting me. You saying that. You feel me? What we talking about? But one thing we do know, even if my account was at -13, I could take whoever you think is somebody. Whoever you think is somebody, whoever your heart is throbbing for, I could have -1,300 in my account and take her right from you, bruh. Shall we continue? I'm going to change the name of the video just for you. We going to make sure. They talking about monopoly money. Man, this just on a bad day. This just what you talking about, man? What are you talking about? On a bad day, bruh. On a bad day. I think this is a little bit more than $13. We normally don't even do this, but since they insist on it, you know what I'm saying? Huh? You like ATL, right? That's your movie, right? Huh? Ooh, that was very disrespectful. Nigga just hit me in my face with some goddamn money. You damn right, bozo. And hit your broad in the face with more than that. Huh? Huh? Hit her in the face with more than that. Big fella. Huh? Since you want to be on my dick, get a close-up of it. We gonna do this all day. Listen, I'm gonna be here all day, bruh. Nigga jumped in my comments like, do you know such and such? Yeah, I know that person. Just like I know your mama in her sweet spot. I know her too. I know many of these baby mamas out here. I know many of these single mothers. This look like a little more than $13, sir. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Look, you name it first and that last names. Look at you go. I don't care about that, bro. Listen, I want you to keep doing this. I want this. We're going to keep this video. We're going to keep this. This is a master class. This is an example of it being a thin line between love and hate. That's what this is an example of. This person who name you saying, I haven't said their name the whole time I've been doing this. I ain't seen this person in, I don't know when the last time I seen that person. Huh? I don't know when the last time I seen him. But let me ask you this. If y'all dealing with each other and y'all talking and you happy and they happy, why are you thumb wrestling with me, silly rabbit? Tricks are for kids. Huh? Pimping ain't easy, but simping looks so much harder. What's this the part where I'm supposed to get up here and slander this person? What, I'm supposed to air them out? Bro, we done did that. That's so last year. That's so last year. I'm Muslim. So the thing about me, right? Allah says in the Quran, because I promise I'm going to be here until you stop. We could go for 5 hours. We could go for 5 hours. I promise you, I'm going to be right here. So the scripture says, one wife is better for you if you but knew, because you may struggle to treat them fairly. There may be favoritism. There may be bickering. This might present challenges for you, meaning the man that's a believer. But those of us who are unique, rare breeds, we allowed to have up to 4. So this person who you asking me about, I don't listen, man. That don't have nothing to do with me. The way you feel about me, the way they feel about me, don't have nothing to do with me. You know what do have something to do with me? My Zelle account. You know what do have something to do with me? This platform that I'm on that you watching me on. I'm not watching you and ain't trying to. You feel me? Matter of fact, let me see something right quick. Since we're entertaining bullshit. You feel me? Where we at? Where we at? Where is it at? Earlier today, we dropped a link, right? Let's look up it, bruh. This person said FJC Swain. Now talk about lacking originality. Now this what we doing. This what you woke me up out the bed trying to get my attention for this. Let's type it in. Let's see. FJC Swain. Let's see what pops up. FJC Swain. Let's see. Are you the video gamer? I know you ain't this video gamer. If so, that's sad. I know this ain't a video gamer, bro. I know you're not a gamer on here trying to get my attention. Anyway, where we at now? They said, Zelle you for what? So I could get some money, fool. What you mean, Zelle me for what? You know why. You know why they Zelling me, bro. You know for what. Don't do that. You know why? Because we got money to get. You understand? Yeah. And in this digital era, it's the digital currency. See, back before there was Zelle and Cash App and PayPal, you got me on my grandfather rocket chair today. So now story time with the big fella. Story time with Big Muta Ali. Back in the day, right, when cash was king, which it still is, which is why I keep it in my pocket, bozo, you had hand-to-hand transactions, right? That means if I provide a good or a service, you pay me right then, especially if I'm, black market or if I'm independent. Nowadays, everything's digital. And if you're good at something, never do it for free. Even if you're doing it for free and you're doing it for love. Make a way where people can support you financially. Because you could tell where people interests lie based on where they spend their money. Yeah, walaikum salam, rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's going to be a long day. We're going to be here for a while. You see it? You see how the enemy show up? Yeah, we know. Don't worry about nothing. You feel me? See, this why they mad at me. Because while they somewhere wishing that I was the father they never had, wishing I was the father for their children that they children never had, or they fucking goat mouth kids, because a kid is a baby goat. See, I don't have a kid, I have a child. Your goat mouth is producing other goat mouths, and that's why you're mad. But that's not my problem. You understand that? This is what happens. You see how my mother in the chat showing love, supporting me? Where your mama at? Huh? Where is the big sloppy broad limping around like her leg about to fall off who raised you? Huh? My father acknowledged, salute, and support me too. Where your father at? The person who you asked me about, they father name is Tiny in the streets. I'm a grown-ass man. Wouldn't nobody ever call me Tiny or anybody around me. What we talking about? Since we gonna talk, let's talk. Yo, peace to the chat, everybody. Let us know where you at. I am the king of Ohio, Thieveland, Ohio, Kaya Slaughter County, 216, up the way, USA. People lose their life every day over the ignorance that they say and the false images they portray. Being a lame but acting like they something that what they not, that's what they claim. That's what they try to do. Listen, man, I'm going to be here all day. I'm not getting off this live till the smoke clear and the dust settle. Peace to everybody that showed up. It's all love to me. It's all jokes to me. They said I was broke. I upped the knot. Hit them in their face with a stack of money. You remember Big Boy on ATL? Ooh, that was very disrespectful. You gonna hit me in my face with some goddamn money. Y'all, who you calling broke, fool? Huh? Like, what we talking about, bro? And that's what's in my pocket. You don't want to compare bank statements. I'm waiting. Any more questions, comments, concerns? Let's go. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, man. It's symbolic. Art reflects life. So this is supposed to be the Lion of Judah. You know what I'm saying? If you look at him, he looked like he's deep in thought, right? That's how I be. You know what I'm saying? Deep in thought, way off in my cerebral bag. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that show love. Better late than never. I'm Billy Goat Gruff for real. I'm gonna knock these trolls off the bridge all day. You feel me? Yeah, buddy. Where we at? Could never get there, deep. He talking about she likes it. I hope she love it. I hope she's madly in love, bro. I hope that you feel me? Matter of fact, let me tell you what y'all could do. Y'all could go down, you feel me, to City Hall or whatever that building is that deal with, the family institution as far as court and all of that. And y'all can pay, since you want to play big bank, take little bank and lose, to the victor goes the spoils. You didn't want to cam up. You ain't want to show your face. You didn't want to have a face-to-face interaction. You called me broke. I upped the knot on you. You could have came on here. We could both present bank statements. You said my son was going to be a statistic. I showed you he's going to be a great statistic. See, it's good and bad statistics, Huh? Just like statistically, black men are the best fathers. Statistically, my son is going to be the top of the totem pole. While you still running around talking to people with your thumbs. You think I don't know who this really is? Let's talk about it. Cam up. That's all we got to do. What does this idiot say now? Bruh is the one that directed me to this channel. Man. Hell, you wanted me to tell him. Man, y'all are too high, bro. What you talking about? Listen, man. You know a person is butthurt when they come on your live stream. They mention your child. They mention your spouse, whether she's an estranged spouse or whatever. And they mention your mother. You know the level of misery you got to be in. Meanwhile, my life is an open book. Everybody know who my son is that know me. I talk about him every week. You see him every week. I talk about him in all my content. I talk about him in my music. He drew the artwork for my... Bro, while you sitting up hating on me, let me show you something. Isaiah, do me a favor. Bring the back cover. We gonna show him the back cover today. Yeah, find it. Find it for your father. Find it for Ali Baba. You feel me? I just can't help but notice, YouTube. Y'all not glitching the video today. It was glitching earlier. See, while you hating on me, I'm Chief Wahoo in the land, baby. I'm Chief Wahoo around here. Guess who drew this? My son. Come on the camera so they can see. Cause see, we ain't one of them scary individuals. Yeah, make yourself seen. Make yourself seen. I want them to see. I do this every day. This big Chief Wahoo. This big Mutali. So why you hating? That's all I want. Assalamu alaikum, son. I love you more, my boy, and that's real. And they know that. That's why they hate. You see what we doing right now? This what you need. A hug. Troll ass nigga. This why you mad at me, because I can hug my son every day. Is this why you're mad? Hey, I'm having fun. Don't leave. Don't leave. Stay. Stay. Huh? Yeah, big Chief Wahoo, homie. Let me show you the back cover. Let me show you the back cover. Yeah, this how my son view his father. I'm a whole superhero in these streets, bro. My son has seen me in many situations. My son know that we was on the mayor's campaign, bro. My son knows that the mayor in my city know who I am and know who he is. Nigga, the niggas down the street from you don't know you. And you don't have nothing of interest that they will want to know you. Huh? Meanwhile, while you talking about my child, my estranged spouse, and my mother, I don't give a damn about your children other than the fact that mine is going to surpass yours. I don't give a damn about your children. I hope they got good health because it's crazy out here. I don't give a damn about your ex-broad, your next broad, your best broad, or the opposite of the best broad. I don't give a damn what you got going on. You feel me? I wouldn't care. Listen, man. This what we gonna do. We gonna take all my exes, right? We gonna put them in a group, okay? And we gonna call it, what should their name be? What should the name of this girl band be? Let's see. Woman Thou Art Scorn. That's what we'll call them. We'll call their name Women Thou Art Scorn. Or, the Scorn Sisters. The Step Sister Soldier Crew. We're going to put them in a group. I'm a manager. And you could deal with them. All of them. See if y'all even make it to be a one-hit wonder, bro. All my exes, bro. You want some more of them? If we compare resumes, right? Any female, if I had her and you got her, she was never mine. It was just something to do. Huh? But meanwhile, I turn my collar and turn blind eye to people's sisters. I'm talking about who would have crept on shorty. Huh? This person has grown children. They daughters would have went. Don't make me get to talking spicy on here, bruh. Yeah, this person who you talking about, they have grown children. And one thing I know, there's a man that lost his life tragically, who, when he was in the position I was in, he didn't resist the devilish demonic temptation that I did. While this woman you asking me about was having surgery, I was at the house making sure the household was functioning. Huh? And while people were trying to do things to be sexually tantalizing and enticing, I was in the bedroom writing one of my best albums. Spoke about everything that was happening in my life in real person and released it that year. Still generating interest off that project. 2-3 years later, I'm still cooking in the lab. I'm still in the stew doing what I love to do. Did you run out of comments? He said he in Euclid, Ohio. I'm not in Euclid. We're not in Euclid, but I used to live there. I got people there. Let's not get it confused. Would you like to meet me in Euclid? Is Euclid not part of Cleveland? What was the point of you saying that? Man, this is sad. You going outside, crashing out with me over her, and she going outside. Because the fact that you're a bozo in my comments talking to me with your thumbs, I see how, if this is real, because this could be her faking. You know how that go. Ain't nothing like a woman scorn, especially when they scorn themselves. Because then they can't blame nobody else but themselves. Yeah, let's talk about it. Oh, you talking about my mother. Yo, cam up with me so we can talk. Let's discuss my mother. Because now I know this ain't nothing but that broad. Or it's her and a bozo who couldn't look me in my eyes. Never mind where Renelvia live. Ask her where I live. And pull up. Do that. Never mind where Renelvia lives. You not on Renelvia's live stream. And assalamu alaikum to my mother. That's really though. You feel me? Because I could talk to my mother every day. Meanwhile, you probably not on the best terms with yours. And I know what it's like to go through rough patches with your parents. Coming from where I come from, you probably come from a privileged background like the person you're asking me about. A privileged background, and thus you have a false sense of entitlement. We gonna be here all day. And then, just to take it a step further, because now you got me real meticulous, right? Your grandmother said salam alaikum and she love you, E.
Alaikum salam, Grandma. Yeah, I love you too.
Now, earlier, notice they said I live with my mama, right? But my mother's in the chat telling her grandson salam alaikum and I love you. He's coming to respond. Obviously, I don't live with my mother. Obviously, I don't live with my mother. But this person in the chat, you feel me? We know how this shit go. Huh? See, why you trying to convince people I live with my mama, you a product of your mama who is Satan's servant, my nigga. You a product of demonic frequency. I'm gonna be here all day. I want to see what else do you have to say. Then they said, hold on. I don't know who this person is, but it's very interesting that they won't cam up. They have all of this to say, but wouldn't cam up. You feel me? Like, yo, these people is crazy, right? Crazy. I mean, I already changed the whole subject and focal point. I was on here talking about Malcom-Jamal Warner. You feel me? Long live Theo Huxtable. You know what I'm saying? Long live Theo. We on that. I said, we as black people, we don't look like what we've been through. And I meant that. You know what I'm saying? And you can look in my eyes and tell that I've overcome, I've thrived and survived. I've surpassed everybody that wanted to see me fail. That's why these haters in my comment section. It's purely because of that. It's nothing else other than that. You know what I'm saying? They mad at me because I don't look like what I've been through. They mad at me because while they somewhere arguing with bras that I used to put in the pretzel, huh? I'm talking about hit the bottom of the bottom. You feel me? Had this person tapping out. Oh, please, you gotta please. Yeah, I know. Yeah, some of that. You're mad because you can't get her there. So y'all sitting up arguing about the Errion, and you decided to jump in my comments. Or you're really the person you're asking about, just trying to get some attention. But I debunked everything you said. You could have came up here, cammed up. Show us how much money you got. Huh? Show me that you raising a child or your children and they won't be statistics. Show me. Show me you got more money than me. Show me you're more handsome and appealing than me. Show you have more intellectual and creative prowess than me. With your dumb ass. Get your dumb ass. Get this nigga with the people's elbow, nigga, in this casket. Close the casket, nigga. Close the casket. Black the strain out on this nigga. It's Big Moose Ali, baby. What my nigga say? I'm a street nigga, dog, and I don't care about none of it. You understand? You know how that go, folks. You know how that go. Yo, I closed this casket so hard the live stream disconnected, but they reconnected me. And YouTube, shout out to you, because y'all are hilarious. If I be on here talking about Ibrahim Traore, if I say I'm smoking that plantation pack, if I mention goddamn Desiree the Feds, aka Deseret, if I mention or Cohen, suddenly the video stopped glitching. Bruh, you can't make this up, baby. no black people in the Philippines. That's what they said. They said it ain't no black people in the Philippines. See, they thought I was gonna get all bent out of shape and get to throwing chairs and get to, nah, bro. Nah, you see this evergreen shirt I'm wearing? Everything is fresh, baby. I'm winter fresh in the summer, okay? She know I ain't got nothing for her but hard dick and bubble gum. And it's been 15 years since I chewed some goddamn bubble gum. You understand me? Look at this person. Yo, what you mad about? I'm not mad at all. I feel marvelous. Hit my Zelle or go to hell. 216-278-8281. Once again, 216-278-8281. First name Errion, Errion, Errion. Last name Tyree, Errion Tyree Mutali. Hit my Zelle or go to hell. Real niggas, Black Dollar alumni, wish you well. Black Dollar Familia, we wish you well. Don't come on here questioning me, man. What's wrong with y'all today, bro? Y'all got a lot of time on y'all hands. You feel me? Y'all got a lot of time on y'all hands, I see today. But it's all good. Like I said, long live Malcom-Jamal Warner. You feel me? That's really though. They took that man's life and staged it as an accident. You know what I'm saying? We know how that go. Black man, this just go to show. You could go on vacation and don't make it back, bro. Don't think that this shit's sweet. And yeah, we all work hard. We all try to enjoy our money. But the enemy is real. You feel me? The Satan, the Shaitan, or the Shaitan regime is real. But fortunately for me and you, he's a coward. You know what that do. Fortunately for me and you, all the demons that and devils that follow him, they cowards too. You feel me? Fortunately for me and you. But yeah, man, let's not make no mistakes about it. When you stand on business, we talk about a man that was worth 15 million. You think they wanted him leaving that to his daughter? Of course they didn't. They ain't want that. Wasn't gonna have it. They don't want us, black men in particular, to have generational wealth and to raise a generation that's going to surpass all of this nonsense that predated us. They don't want that. You feel me? They don't want black men to stand on their posts unequivocally, unapologetically, non-selectively, and just tell the truth, regardless of whom or what. Regardless of a sponsorship, an endorsement deal, a commercial, a peckerwood that's, trying to handle or mishandle your career and finances. We don't give a damn. You feel me? We gonna tell the truth regardless. Shame the devil regardless. Why? Because in 1555, they started slavery. I know that they taught y'all slavery started in 1619, but they lied. It's called the 64-year lie. It's called the $64,000 question. Yeah, this is real life. This is real life. They removed 64 years from the history so that they could scramble the perspective of the people. Long term, they could misdirect people about how the country was actually conceived and thus came to be. So here we are, over 400 years later, approaching 500 years. 2055 will be 500 years. We 30 years away. We are 470 years in to this cesspool. And we don't look like what we've been through. That's why traitors and trolls and haters be mad. You feel me? But I'm just laughing at they dumb ass. Yeah, and I'm collecting money. I should say, I should do like these other YouTubers and just do an 8-hour live stream. Guarantee I'm gonna make between 800 and 8,000 just from talking. You know this. That person you asked me about, they know I got the gift of the gab. They know that, bruh. They know that, bruh. That's why y'all upset. And when I look these people up, because it was a group of y'all I see. Notice when I start mentioning people's sisters wanting to be with me. People's daughters, wanting to be with me. People's mamas and cousins wanting to be with me, and I'm turning my collar down. Suddenly they stop typing that bullshit in my comment section. Message, please don't get exposed on this white man's internet. Please don't get exposed on this white man's internet, baby. Please. I just paid that Spectrum bill. We loaded, baby. Yeah. Paid the Spectrum bill and the electric bill, nigga. Made sure. You know, we got trolls to aggravate, and we got people that inspire and motivate that want to be great for greatness' sake. Yeah, we being great for goodness' sake. We right for righteousness' sake. Allahu Akbar. That means Allah is the most great. None is greater than Allah. AKA God is the greatest. In case you haven't heard the latest. See, that's why y'all coming. You trying to get some of that holy water. Sweet baby Jesus. It's only some of us that can do this like this now. It's only some of us that can do this like this now. Yeah, you ain't about to upset me. I don't know what y'all think this is. So we gonna stick around a little bit. I just want to make sure. Does anybody else have anything to say? Any haters? Any questions, comments, or concerns? Feel free to use your thumbs and talk in the chat. Or write your governor or something. Man, I'm yelling it because these bums ain't telling it. And the truth be told, not sold. You're lucky I'm not selling it. Because you and your people be the first ones lined up to buy whatever I'm selling. I ain't got nothing but truth. He said you ain't positive. Bruh, listen. So when coaches yell at their teammates, are they not being positive? When people go to the military and they sergeant is yelling at them, are they not being positive? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. When the chief of police yell at his officers, are they not being positive? When your motherfucking fake ass preacher stand up there preaching, lying and leeching, passing around collections plates, got people's pockets bleeding that's already impoverished. And he up there raising his voice in the name of some Holy Ghost. Not being positive. See, what you're not gonna do is trick me out of my message because I'm a black man and I understand I was sitting here for the lion's roar. I was sitting here to wake up the jungle. You don't like black men standing boldly and speaking truth, bro? That's your problem. That ain't got nothing to do with me. There's nothing you could do to stop me from speaking the truth, bro. And I ain't gotta tuck my swipe between my legs like you and tiptoeing like you do. Because you know white people is looking at and listening to you. Get your dumb ass in this casket. Don't worry about if I'm yelling, asshole. Hit my Zelle or go to hell, nigga. You don't like it, put blood in my mouth. Puta. Fuck this nigga talking to. Who you talking to, little buddy? Man, I don't know her, bruh. You talking about family problems on here, bruh. Was I discussing family problems? I think you're a liar. I don't think I discussed any family problems. No, I'm on here discussing the fact that black don't crack. You feel me? The black man is God Sunday through Sunday. Allahu Akbar, the all in the all is the most great. I'm on here discussing how people that represent my lineage and my demographic, we don't look like what we've been through. I'm on here speaking about Malcom-Jamal Warner, aka Theo, and how the enemy will try to lay you low when you use your influence and your affluence to uplift the people. Uplifting the people don't mean just turning the other cheek while people talk crazy. Now, what did happen was people jumped in the comments and started trying to name people personal to me. So I responded. But I'm going to tell you like I told the last asshole. You don't like it, cam up. Hit the link and cam up, bro. We ain't got to go back and forth. We ain't got to go back and forth, but we can see who's really positive and really negative. My positivity ain't on your remote control, dickhead. You don't control or dictate nothing I do. Man, I'm talking to you, man. Pull up. You pull up to me. You on here watching me. I don't know you. That's not even a real picture. Pull up to where? To hell? Because that's where you dwell. You dwell in hell. And like I said, I wouldn't care if it's 200, or negative 22 people in the chat. That don't matter to me because by the end of the day, the numbers be at 100 to 200. All you got to do is go in the archives and look at every video I've done. Every video I've done, bro. All you got to do is look at all of the views that I do on the channel. We in the multiple thousands. What you talking about? Meanwhile, you can't even cam up. So yeah, I wish you would pull up because niggas know where I'm at. Niggas know where I'm from. Niggas know where I dwell. And they know I send you straight to hell, nigga. I will drag you around the Coliseum. And you know what's crazy? I think that this is all one group of people or one person that just had too much time on their hands making multiple profiles just to troll me. But money talk, bullshit walk. They said I was broke. I upped the knot. They ain't want to talk about money no more. I said cam up and let's compare bank statements. They ain't want to talk about that no more. They said my son was going to be a statistic. I showed them honor roll report card where it ain't nothing but A's and B's. Huh? They're mentioning names hoping that it's going to get me upset. I'm just collecting my coins, big fella. Yeah, and I'm going to be here till y'all surrender, till you tap out. We going to do this till you tap out. So go ahead, because every comment you make is helping the algorithm. That's all you doing, you helping me. So if you really got all this malicious intent, you'll sit back and watch me drown out since that's what you claim I'm doing. You know, we ain't used to this. Normally, I don't be on here no 2 hours, but I'm going to be on here. Bro, we was just in Chicago. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. First off, the earth is my turf. I go where I want to go. We done been in Chicago so much. I done lived in Chicago, bro. That's how much time I done spent there. Who you talking to? You know what you're not going to do? You're not going to come across that Ohio Turnpike. I've been to Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to the Nation of Islam. Assalamu alaikum to the Nation of Islam. You feel me? Because see, everywhere I go, that's who I check in with. That's who I tap in with. Muhammad's Mosque. You know, Mosque Mariam, a.k.a. Mosque number 2, 71st and Stony Island. Oh yeah, 71st and Stony. How I know that? Because I be in Chicago, fool. And when I was there, you or nobody with you did nothing to me. And when I go back, you still ain't gonna do shit to me. But I cordially invite you to come to where we at. Because I am the heart of Ohio. I am Ohio's heartbeat. I am from the land. I am Chief Wahoo. Period, bro. It's a lot of people that don't like things. Can you stop me, though? Can you stop me? Huh? And by the way, specify where you at in Chicago. You know, me and my people, we do wellness checks. We do wellness checks. What part you on? The west side? The south side? You probably in the suburbs of Chicago. Because I'm tired of y'all acting like Chicago is just all hood. It's many suburbs of Chicago, bro. There are many great places to eat and wine and dine and dance and do all of that in Chicago. Everywhere in Chicago ain't O Block. Now, how would I know that? Now, what you know about Cleveland? Yeah, you saying that, but you don't come here. You don't come here. I've been to Chicago, bro. This small things to large kings multiple times. You don't come to Ohio. You definitely don't come to Cleveland. That's a fact, bro. But what part of Chicago you in? Huh? What part of Chicago you in? The west side, the south side? We just want to do a wellness check, my brother. Or my white boy trying to act like a brother. We just trying to make sure everything's okay. Okay? Chicago sense. We just trying to do a wellness check. What part of Chicago you in? Because I can let you know exactly where I'm at. Huh? I think you're in the suburbs of Chicago. That's what I think. I don't think you're around black people at all in Chicago. Because if you was, you wouldn't be on here trolling and typing in the chat. See, I know Chi-Town. You one of the rats that represent Chirac. See, Chirac is something that they put on y'all. That's not something that just came from the grassroots. It was Chi-Town. It was the Windy City, bro. I know all about Chicago. I've been there. I'll be back soon enough. When you coming to Cleveland? So I can meet you. Your favorite rapper don't even want to touch down at Hopkins Airport, boy. You better do your Carfax, bro. Google is your friend. You Google everything else. I'm going to be here all day, bro. I promise, bro. And just know, while y'all arguing with me and talking about how many people in the comments or how many people not in the comments, I get more money than you. I get more traction than you. On this day alone, I've raised more money than you. You ain't raising nothing but your blood pressure. You ain't raising nothing but your cholesterol arguing with me, going back and forth with your thumbs. Dog, I do this for real. We raising donations for real. My son just laughed at your dumb ass for real. Yeah, we do this all day, every day, bro. And guess what? When I'm done doing this, I'm going to do inventory, count my coins. I'm going to check to make sure that where I need to invest money is going to be invested. I'm going to make sure that my son eat a good dinner. He old enough to make his own food. We going to make sure that we eat. Yeah, I'm going to stimulate my brain. Yeah, exercising my thoughts. Yeah. And then we going to go back to the drawing board, figure out how we can manipulate the algorithm and double back next week and do it again. So feel free to check in and tap in with me again. Huh? I just want to know, do they got anything else to say? I ain't coming alone, bro. I don't care if you come with the National Guard. Because guess what? Whoever you come with ain't going to stop whatever people want to do to you if somebody want to do something to you. If somebody want to do something to you, bro, Cleveland is the place where we was throwing rocks at Donald Trump's tank when he came through here for the National Republican Convention. He had to come through the streets of Cleveland in a tank. Those was black men throwing rocks at that tank. You said something about it being all white boys. Ohio is one of the only states where we run the KKK out the state. This year alone, it happened like 3 times. You think those are white boys running the KKK out of our state? Idiot. Meanwhile, y'all running around acting like all of Chicago is O-Block and you're doing the job for the KKK. You're probably on their payroll, flunky. Anything else you want to say? I can do this all day, bro. You should have asked some people that know me in real life. What you thought I was going to have a temper tantrum? What you thought we was going to turn into Tasmanian devil? No. I'm going to put my son on the camera. Here he is. I'm going to show you his report card. You judge a tree by the fruited bears, and you judge a man by his works. You say I'm broke. I up the whole knot. Here you go. Count it up. Idiot. We know you're functionally illiterate. Maybe you can count, though. I invited you on here. We could have compared bank statements. So like I said, don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Don't like them people on the people's payroll. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Don't be mad because I don't look like what I've been through, beloved. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? You do 50 push-ups a day or 100 push-ups a day. You know, do your sit-ups and your crunches. Do some pull-ups. Get you a dip bar. Huh? I don't care if you do squats and run suicide drills. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Go do some yoga or something. You know, go eat some yogurt or something. You know, go eat some cereal. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids with your dumb ass. with your baby goat mouth ass. Is there anything else you want to say? Don't worry, we'll wait. Because them coins is cha-chinging while we wait. Just know that, nigga. Oh, now they trying to trick me off the streets. He went from talking tough to saying, oh, now you're making threats. I never threatened you. I know how to talk. You see, not only do I know how to defend myself and my loved ones, I know how to elocute and execute. I know how to articulate and demonstrate. You ingrate. You understand? So you never got threatened. But I'm glad to know the real angle. He came on here talking all this tough guy, rah, rah, rah. I responded to him, made him look like the joke that he is, and now he's talking about somebody threatening him. Is there anything else you want to say? Because we're going to do this all day. You started with them. No, it's not them. It's you all. It's a group of y'all. See, it's a group of people in the comments. They show love. They kept it moving. It's people that's watching that didn't comment. They donated. They either watch it from the clouds. They keep it moving. It's you trolls and assholes. And I'm Billy Goat Gruff. I'm not these trolls over the bridge. When I say I'm Billy Goat Gruff, I mean that's how I really live. Billy Goat Gruff was the oldest of all his brothers, you know. That's me. Oldest child on both sides, oldest grandchild on all sides. Oh, yeah, that's me. I'm Billy Goat Gruff. I'm well seasoned. You know how many life or death situations I've been in? You know how many times I had to really defend myself from something real? You're talking to me with your thumbs, boy. You still ain't said what part of Chicago you in. I think you scared of me. When I said 71st and Stony Island and I mentioned the Nation of Islam, I think you said, oh shit. Yeah, oh shit, little nigga. Not the suits and bow ties. Oh yeah, them suits and bow ties. And don't forget them bean pies. Salam alaikum. That's really though. What part of Chicago you in? Huh? We're gonna come and take you to lunch. That's all. We just want to do a wellness check. You know the Salam restaurant in your city? Chicago, your city. You know Touch It Italy, the restaurant in your city? That's your city. Now how I'm naming all these places in your city? You either a pussy cat or a scary cat. Either way, don't play with the big dog. Huh? So now he said the Nation of Islam is a joke of a religion. This is what I want you to do. I want you to go on 71st and Stony Island. I want you to walk into Mosque Mariam, a.k.a. Mosque number 2. Now, this is right in your city. You ain't got to argue with me. Go tell them that they a fake religion. See how that worked for you. Walk up on them, because them brothers outside right now. The weather's nice, it's summertime, and the youth is out here lost and turned out. While you arguing with me in my comment section, you're criticizing black men that's done more for your community than you've ever dreamed about doing. But you want to call somebody religion fake. We gonna be here all day, bro. I'm not getting off till you tap out, little homie. You one of those? No wonder you angry. Yeah, you don't want to stand in front of my anger either. Tell them that. Listen, you calling me angry, that's not gonna do nothing. Me being angry doesn't invalidate what I said. Or you claiming that I'm angry. Because you see this green shirt, little buddy, you really wouldn't like me if I really got angry. Because if I wanted to find you, I could get your R.I.P address right now. Why you think I don't block nobody? The more you talk, you know, the more it's easier for people to find you, right? Just I'm just asking a question. Huh? Now, we know you're sensitive, little buddy, and you easily feel threatened. You talking about Chicago sense, more like Chicago sensuality with your soft ass. Okay? You too sensual and sensitive for me. More like Chicago sensitivity. What part of Chicago are you in, sir? I can tell you what part of Ohio I'm in. I can make it real easy for you. Real easy, bro. Real easy, bro. He said you one of them. No wonder you angry. He said it's those 911 supporters. I don't even know what that means. Are you talking about the tragic day of America that they call September 11th? Is that what you're referring to? Because it was the minister, you know, the biggest stepper in your city and state, the most honorable minister, Louis Farrakhan, who exposed that the government was behind 9/11. There were no Muslims involved at all, sir. That was George Bush and his cronies. You fumbling idiot. Is there anything else you'd like to say? I could do this all day. I could walk down your idiotic points all day. What's sad is you, sir. It's very sad. It's very sad that you're arguing with me, but the people that you claim to have a problem with, they in your city. You know what we taught in the Nation of Islam? If you talk behind somebody back, that make you a coward. If you're saying something about someone and they're not present, but yet you're too cowardly to say the same thing in their presence, you a punk. Period. See, one thing about the Nation of Islam, we don't produce no punks, no chumps, no faggots, no sissies, no none of that. Fact though, you know not to play with Muhammad's men. Why you? Come on, man. Come on, man. You want to impress me? Go live on your platform. Walk up to a Nation of Islam brother and tell him that he got a false religion. And tag me in the video. Don't worry, I'm not going to be in your comments trying to distract you because I know you got a peanut brain. You a whole peanut gallery product. Huh? You a whole peanut gallery product. I ain't going to troll you in the chat. I just want to see if you man enough to actually do that. Why you arguing with me? Because those brothers and sisters in the nation, similar to the sentiment in this message, they don't look like what they've been through. Huh? And I'm sure they're more street if you claim to be street than you. If you're educated, I know it's those that have more degrees than you. There are more those that are more impactful and empowering than you in your own city. When they see the FOI walk down the street, they say, look at those men of God. When they see you walk down the street, niggas turn the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is he talking about? Like, bro, we love Chicago, bro. That's my second home, for real. You know what's interesting? I might move to Chicago. Yeah, that day might come. I might actually move to Chicago. I guarantee you wouldn't be in my live talking crazy if you knew I lived in Chicago.
You wouldn't say that to the nation either.
You definitely wouldn't say it to the nation. He wouldn't walk up on not one of them suit and bow tie black men talking this foolishness that he's talking with his thumbs.
You would get cooked verbally and if they ran the fade with you.
Fact though. Actual factual. So we can do this all day. Chicago sense. Because I've been thieving on hydro since 1988. And I go to Chicago when I feel like it. I probably got more love in Chicago than you, little buddy. Let's talk about it. I probably got more love and adoration in your city than you. Fact though, bro. Like, what we talking about? He said, yeah, tell me when move. You meant tell you when I move? See, you can't even talk, bro. You trying to talk to me with your thumbs. Your brain is moving faster than your thumbs, or your brain is moving slower than your thumbs. Because every time you make an ignoramus statement, I just cook the comment. And you be sitting back like, you feel me? What I'm gonna say to this nigga? Bro, this all off the top of the head. When I got up this morning, I wasn't thinking about you. Y'all obviously had me on your mind, and that's fine. That's quite all right. You feel me? Don't be mad at me because I live rent-free in your head, idiot. You's an idiot. Man, listen. So, yeah, I'll let you know the next time I'm coming to Chicago, whether it's just to visit. And I'll let you know if we're going to make that permanent move to Chicago. But one thing you won't do is come to where I'm at. And if you did, you wouldn't dare let me know. You wouldn't dare do that. Like I said, in Ohio, we run the KKK out the state, bro. We're known for this. What you known for other than talking with your thumbs? What you known for other than for being part of the problem? What you known for other than being too cowardly to face the people you got an issue with? Anybody I ever had an issue with, we brought it directly to them. That direct effect, old school MTV style, boy. What you talking about? With your goof ass. So yeah, I think that we have proven our point for the day. The race is not to the swift. The race is not to the strong. The race is to he and or she who can endure to and through the end. And it appears as though I've done just that for the day. Shout out to everybody that showed love in the comments, and shout out to everybody that was hating. Shout out to everybody that donated. Shout out to everybody that watched live from the clouds. It's all entertainment. Now I'm the face of education and entertainment. You can't spell entertainment or education without the big E, little homie. Do your Googles or something. Take 2 of these truth pills and call me in the morning. You feel me? Y'all know we in album mode, right? I said, y'all know we in album mode, right? Oh, all right then. So what we gonna do at this point? Because, you know, I've suffocated all my haters for the day. You know, I suffocate these niggas on some Jay Holiday shit. You feel me? You know, so now that these haters, they got their attention and they, you know, good, man. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. You feel me? What we're going to do at this point, I'm going to go into the archives. We going to play some album cuts. Because y'all know that new album coming, Take Your Head Off Tuesday coming. Yeah. Yeah, you see that? It's people on here that they just want to hear the music. Because they know I stand on business. They know my music is really on top of the, on top of the totem pole as far as quality and creativity goes. And they know I ain't never, ever, 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 ever kissed the ring. Ever. They know that, bro. They know that, bro. We done wrote for some of the best in the game, been on tour with some of the best in the game. Step on stage and bust your favorite rapper ass. Some of the best in the game. This is actual factuals. And just like these cowards don't come to my place of residence, your favorite rapper don't either. And they're vocal about it. We ain't going to Cleveland. We don't do that. You feel me? So we gonna let hit dogs holler. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna let dead dogs lie asleep. What we gonna do at this point is jump into the bag. I'm in album mode. You feel me? It was 5 weeks, 5 Tuesdays in this month because the first was on a Tuesday. The 15th was on a Tuesday. So we got another Tuesday coming up. So the following Tuesday, the first Tuesday of August, we going to be back on our Take Your Head Off Tuesday time. Every week we dropping new material as far as content. We going live. And every other Tuesday, I'm going to give you a new song. Then at the end of the year, that studio album coming, wait for it. That's all I can say. You feel me? But in the meantime, in between time, Let's give them something to hate on since they want to hate. Let me show you why they really mad. This is why they really mad, because they broad know I could get in this bag and they never, ever, 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 ever could never, ever, ever get on my level. I promise.
Speaking blue flames, riding on this new wave. Dropping jewels on these fools, bringing new slaves. I'm blowing blue haze, listening to Lupe. I kill a rapper on stage and go and dig a new grave.
Promise, yeah. I'm too cool for school, too polished for college.
Yeah,
I promise these rappers ain't honest. Promise, but I keep it real, I keep it a million, I promise. I keep it a billion, I promise. I keep it a trillion, I promise. I keep it a zillion, I promise. I keep it my alien, I promise. I'm not being modest, these rappers ain't honest, I promise. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. Spit for the streets and they need it. Every season we undefeated.
promise. Yeah.
Hey, excuse my ebonics, did not finish college. I am a product of George Bush-onomics. I'm not a prophet, I'm chasing my profit. Coppers is watching and chasing my goals. Rappers is plotting and selling their souls. Rappers be swearing that they in control. When we all know they just playing the role. How you a boss, you do what you told. You ain't the get off the commode. Uzi your tongue, I carry the load. I am worth 70 mountains of gold. Told you before, I'm the son of the sun. I promise after me there will be none. Victory's ours, the battle is won. They don't want war, I'm only with hey, promise my sons, the whole world is theirs. My only job is to get them prepared. Their only job is to never be scared. This world was won before it was declared. When I got enemies, I do not spare. I chop their head off and swing it by their head. Red rum, blood everywhere. Smother them all, I don't give a man. Promise I feel like LeBron in the league. Promise I'm swinging like Floyd in the rain. Rubber bands holding the trick on my sleeve. This hell is free, I'm reigning supreme. Feel like Supreme or maybe Big Meech. These crackers know I'm a beast on these streets. These rappers know I'm a beast on these beats. These bastards know they can never. Hey, we the elite, running the game. Tell them to put some respect on my name. Birdman voice, don't jerk artists. Got a lot of heart, but the streets is heartless. They still out here dreaming and marching. Half a century after they killed Martin, we were starving. They've been eating, tables turning. Now we feasting. Donald Trump, we do not want to meet. And angels and demons don't make agreements. Speak the truth, competition speechless. Black dollar energy, pledge of allegiance. Can't stop us now. Lions roaring these cashes. Ladies and babies, love me is crazy. Born in the 80s, y'all know my style.
Promise. Yeah. I'm too cool for school, too polished for college.
Really don't, nigga. I promise these rappers ain't honest. Promise.
But I keep it true.
I keep it a million, I promise. I keep it a billion, I promise. I keep it a trillion, I promise. I keep it a zillion, I promise. I keep it 1 billion, I promise. I'm not being modest, these rappers ain't honest, I promise. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. Hey, spit for the streets and they need it. Every season we undefeated. Promise.
Yeah.
Hey!
Black collar.
Hey!
Holla.
Black Dollar Entertainment in the building.
Oh, yeah.
They know that. Salam alaikum, Lupe, what they do? Huh? Legends got me in their top 5. Who these little niggas talking to? This the trilogy of truth, that truth be told, not sold, part 3. Spitting blue flames, they know how we do. Really though.
I say I need my respect, plus an 8-figure check. Not politically correct, cause politics is incorrect.
They always say to be politically correct. How you gonna tell me be politically correct when politics is incorrect? I say I need my respect, plus an 8-figure check. Not politically correct, cause politics is incorrect. Hold up, I say I need my respect, plus an 8-figure check. I'm not politically correct, cause politics is incorrect.
This just the intro, we just getting warmed up along.
Black Dollar is more than entertainment. I am the face of education and entertainment. They call me the edutainment. I'm in the building, bro. It's more than entertainment. Used to sell drugs, now I print bank statements. Who wanna play big bank, take little bank? Not these little niggas talking to me with their thumbs. You know that. Yeah, that was the intro of that project. You know, I'm getting ready to release my 14th studio project, bro. You know what that's called? That's called work ethic. You know what else it's called? That's called consistency. You know what else is called? That's called that shit you can't do. You don't know nothing about that. You feel me? What's the next one? Since they want to ask me about people and places and things, you know, it's many things I could tell you now, but you couldn't bear the truth that I would speak to you. But soon you'll understand. Say less. Some of y'all remember this. This is the intro of that mixtapes and Heartache. If you ain't hip to it, get acquainted, get familiar. Walk with me. They call me E.T. Ali. They know that. Yo, YouTube, send some more trolls at me so y'all have to glitch the live stream. Like the phoenix who rose from the ashes, like the champion who rose to the challenge, like the valedictorian, not average. I need an ovation with everybody standing. If you only knew what the guy went through, where there's so many storms and the sky turned blue, I was sent to drop jewels and pearls of wisdom to keep my people out the judicial system. We all in prison, even if we ain't locked up. I'm just trying to get my real estate and my socks up. Girls get knocked up for they learn how to cook. Young boys learn to shoot for they learn to read books. Smoking blueberry kush. Is it bad as it looks? Does a bird in my hand beat two in the bush? No, I'm not a rook. I'm a king on the board. In war, the pen is mightier than the sword. It's the price of fame, something you truly can afford. Don't do it for the fame, I don't do it for rewards. Love is the reward in the streets, I'm awarded. This is recollection, I am not recording. This is real life, much more than a performance. Printing black dollars, the penthouse enormous. Never been extorted, more than a label. Cut my enemies from their heart to their navel. Street scholar to the grave from my cradle. Every instrumental is a play on my table. Play me on radio, put me on cable. Can't slew Abel, but I am unable to murder my brother. I know I'm his keeper. Word to my mother, can't run from the reaper. Maybe I can run, but I cannot hide. Hip hop saved my life, and I cannot lie. Right. Since these niggas want to hate, let's give them something to hate on. Huh? Name drop on that. Huh? Think I'll name this mixtapes and Heartache. But everybody out there who suffer heartbreak. Think I'll name this mixtapes and Heartache. We still searching for light in the dark place. Verse 2, time to get more personal. I'ma keep it straight up and down, that's vertical. With this ink pen on the page, I'm surgical. Your loved ones will murder you like they never heard of you. Come from a dark place, grew up in the shadows. Natural born warrior, birth for the battle. Might not understand the master plan I shown you. Soon you'll understand every word that I told you. I wonder if Sosa from Scarface had a wife. Probably would have had to divorce, so no thinking twice. Life is too short when you come up in the fast lane. Cops know your first name, bros want your last name. Can't have my last name if we can't raise a child. Telling me I can't turn up while you talking down. All this passive aggression got me talking loud. Silence is golden, the golden child talking now. You supposed to be my wife for life. Instead I'm getting sacrificed like the blood of Christ. I'm just thinking out loud, trying to be a better person. Trying not to multiply generational curses. Take accountability for your toxicity instead of pushing me away, trying to get rid of me. When we in proximity, when it's just me and you. If you don't want me leading you, I'm leaving you. Sorta like my mommy issues that you pleaded to. How could you abandon me when you know I needed you? You know Errion gon' write it in his music. Long live Aaliyah, we need a resolution. Spitting restitution, never on child support. Always supporting my child, that's without the courts. Lend me your ear, let's have a discussion. Mixtapes and Heartache, this the introduction. Pussy. See, this why you mad, because you can't do that. She know I'm really like that, nigga. That's all I do. All I do is tell the truth, nigga. On beat, acapella, whether it rhyme or whether it's just sublime, divine, and right on time. This is that take your head off Tuesday vibe. You feel me? I am the Midwest Godfather. That's Ohio. That's Illinois. That's Michigan. That's Pennsylvania. Huh? That's Missouri. Yeah. All of that, bro. You better off playing dodge football and traffic, bro. Go play flag football, bro. You feel me? Go play laser tag. You gonna need some practice, bro. Playing with this seasoned veteran that I am. You feel me? Wait for it. Black Dollar Entertainment.
This is never personal, lyrically almost surgical. Killers versus murderers, frenemies getting murdered too. Since I'm got gifted, no labels, I'm independent. These rappers protect their gimmicks, real niggas protect our interests. Show niggas I had a vision. It's going, it's not predicted. Getting on that is twisted. The shit I spit is suspicious. To be in the kitchen, mixing chemicals like chemists. It's debating who the realest. I picked the description, don't miss it. I might go over your head. Hopefully, rappers, you heard what I said. This for the niggas that wanted me dead. I'm tapping their pockets like give me my bread. Pharmacists giving niggas they meds. Niggas be cheap, still can't get ahead. Bitch, I'm on blood, I only see red. I only forgot them, not for the bed. Cutthroat, I be yo, so the chief of police wanna see me in cuffs. Killing my food and I'm eating it up. I'm feeding the wolves and I'm feeding the pups. If you play tough, I'm pulling your bluff. You niggas don't know when enough is enough. Holding my own, my seat is alone. I'm standing alone, I don't need a crush. Black Coleone, don't make us pull the tuxedos out. Give me my respect. Or there's something you gotta bleed about. Yeah, I know the art of war, something you gotta read about. Fall of America is the only thing I speak about. While these rappers seeking residuals, rugged individual, every song is a ritual. It's a rabbit race and I'm just loading shells like turtles. How you run your city when niggas wiped out your mural? Killing shit, plural. Bitch, I'm going scorch first. Ain't nobody pass me this torch, I lit the torch first. I'm a walking blow, torch gasoline with the flame. I was in the bleachers, but now I'm taking the game over enterprise. I don't tell no lies. Ladies love me like I'm Johnny Gill. My. Had your mama in the church screaming, God, oh, why? Just put your hands on mine. That's equivalent to suicide. You gonna respect my mind. And with that being said, we gonna do more and say less. I've been talking for about 2.5 hours. I think we done suffocated the trolls for the day. I think they ran out of fake words to say, and I think they thumbs is exhausted. You feel me? So we gonna let them go do some thumb exercises, you know, and whatever destructive habits that they engage in, and we'll be back next week. Same time frame, because you know it'll be usually between 9 and noon. Same Black Dollar channel. It's Black Dollar DiBiase. Big Muta Ali. They call me Errion Ali. Kaya Slaughter County, 216 up the way, USA. Kinsman County, KING. I call myself KING for lack of better terminology, but it's the Gall Body MC. That's really though. Black Dollar ENT alumni. Hit my Zelle or go to hell. Black Dollar Familia, we wish you well. I appreciate you for tuning in with me, indulging in these superior facts. Even the haters, and you know that. I'm going to leave it right there, straight like that. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And shalom alaikum to those that's keeping the Sabbath sacred. You know the vibes, you know the count. We out. Black Dollar.